being promoted from, so यहाँ से add करते हैं, being promoted from 5th to 6th, coming to a new class. Now you will be learning new things, right? New concepts, new subjects, right? Are you all happy about coming to 6th class, or you wanted to be in 5th only? You're happy, right? Of course. All right. So students, this is Jaspreet. I'm Jaspreet. I'm your English teacher. And in this class, we will be practicing speaking in English. Okay? So how many of you find English very difficult? Or do you think it's an easy language? Do you find it difficult or easy? How many of you find it easy? Please raise your hands. Oh, wow, that's great. That's very good. So it means that you all are very comfortable in speaking in English. Is that right? Do you all speak English at home or at school, or when you are in playground with your friends? Do you speak in English? No? Oh, you said it's easy. Anyway, so I'm here to teach you how to speak fluently in English. For that, I would really like to be your teacher as well as your guide, your friend. Because when we will learn something in a friendly way, right? What will happen? We can learn it happily and we can learn it very easily, right? So in this class, there would be no hard and fast rule. Anybody can speak on whichever topic we are talking about, because I want this class to be as interactive as possible. Okay, I might be asking you some questions, or we might be discussing about some topic, and you all have to be very, first of all, come all full of energy, because I know this is your last class, and you all must be waiting. Okay, now I want to pack my bag and go home. But before that, before going home, let this 1 hour be a very energy packed hour. Okay, because here we will be speaking English, but in a very free flow. No, don't, there are no do's and don'ts. Obviously, there are going to be some rules about how we talk in English, how we speak English, right? How we can even say think in English. But other than that, let's learn English very freely. Okay? Why so? Because learning any language is just like learning art. How many of you like to draw, or any kind of art, painting, sketching? Oh, that's good. Everybody likes doing artwork. That's very nice. So, just like art, it cannot be forced, right? If you are interested in it, if you are enjoying it, and you are doing it in a fun way, then only we learn it, right? You cannot force keep draw this, do this. No, if you feel like drawing something, then you will take up your canvas or your drawing sheets, your drawing books, and then you start. Same way, I want all of you to be interested in learning English. Okay, so let's just make it a fun class, a very interactive class. I would really like, everybody to participate. Okay, so are you all with me in this? All right. So, first of all, um, why are we learning English? Why are we here to learn English, to speak English? Can anyone tell me? Can anybody from any class come forward and tell me what is? Yes, please. That second last boy, please come forward. He's already standing. That is the kind of energy that I was looking for today. Anji Bache, can you? Yes, yes. Please come forward to the mic. And first of all, please tell us what's your name? Mm-hmm. Hanji Bache, can you please tell us why do we need to learn English? What is the need for this?
Important for because we want to learn every language, every languages. That's why it is important to learn English. When all papers come in English, ma'am, that's why.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Thank you. Thank you, Bache. Now you can go back. Now, anybody from Dronacharya, can you please come forward and tell me just one point? Okay, how about this fourth student? Yes, please, who is, just relaxing on his bench. Can you please come forward and tell me what is even there a need to learn English? We know Hindi, we know Punjabi, we can, communicate in that language. Why do we need to learn English? Dronacharya, fourth bench, bache, can you please come forward? I'm waiting for you. Okay. Hanji.
Why we use English in daily life?
Okay. Okay, fine. All right. Bache, thank you, Bache, you can go back. It takes a lot of courage to come in front of the class and speak. And we all are learning this in a very friendly way. So nobody will laugh at anybody. Nobody will say any negative comments or anything because we all are on the same page. We all are on the same level and we are here to learn together. Okay. I will be guiding you and you all will be learning together. So I would really encourage you all that at least 4 to 5 sentences try to speak among your friends. You can talk to your friends in English, you can talk to your teachers, your parents, anybody. At least 4 to 5 sentences every day without making fun of anyone, without laughing. Okay. So, do you promise me today that from today onwards, you all will be talking at least, for 5 minutes in English every day? Whosoever wants to promise, whosoever says that they will do this, please raise your hands. That's good. That's good. Now always keep your promise, okay? Now in this class, just like I mentioned, this is a zero, fear zone. There is no fear. Talk in English fearlessly. If there are any mistakes, I'm here to correct it. Otherwise, just try to, speak it out. Okay, you have got voice, you have got words. This is how we use it. All right, so we will be learning the art of speaking in English in an impactful and an effective way. Okay, now can anyone tell me, first of all, like, why do we even need this language? Not just English. Why do we need language? Okay, Bache, you have already told the answer. How about the center line first boy? Can you please come forward? Why do we even need language? We will discuss why we need to talk in English, but first boy in central line, please come forward. Hanji, you are looking at the camera. Now you are looking back. All right. See, this is what I want. If you can please come forward. This is why we are here, bache. There is nobody is going to say anything. Come forward. Hanji, you. See, this is how the class begins. This is your starting point. All right. That's okay. That's okay then. That's okay. Tomorrow you can come forward and speak. Okay. Anybody from Megasya Central Line second girl, can you please come forward? Why do we need a language? Why can't I, just talk like this? Why am I speaking a language? Hanji, please come forward. Second girl, Central Line. I don't know why you are so. Hanji, please come forward. First of all, please let us know what's your name and then please tell us why do we need any language?
My name is Prakshi Joshi. I am studying in 6th Maxesi class. I am studying in Guru Tegh Bahadur Public School.
That's good. That's good. Thank you for the introduction. Now, can you please tell me, Bache, why do you think you need to know any language or learn any language? Or like, let's say you go to Tamil Nadu and somebody is talking to you in Tamil. Do you do you think that learning their language is important, or do you think the language is playing any role in this? All right, that's okay. You can go back. And but in this class, there are no mistakes, no nothing. If you know something, that is great. Please share it with us. If you do not know, I am here. We all can discuss the answers. Okay? Even if you come forward, you're not able to reply, that's all right. Okay? So just be free. That's my main aim. Just be free and then speak. Okay? Because using your voice, speaking up for anything, it is very important. Hanji, Emmy, this boy who was just raising his hand from the left side. Hanji, please come forward, bache. First of all, please tell us your name, and then if you can tell us what is the importance of a language.
My name is Anmol Sidhu. My class is sixth. My class is sixth next essay. My we use language for speaking. And we use language for speaking.
Yes, absolutely. That is the main point. There is language, and we need language to speak, right? Very good, bache. Just take initiative, or if I'm calling you out, please come forward and say, thank you, you can go back now. So, see, whenever we want to communicate with anybody, when we want to tell them what we need or what we want, or if there is any thought that is there in our mind, any idea that we would like to share, anything, even when you're sitting with your friends, with your family, there is an emotional connection, right? How is that? When you talk to them, right? When you communicate to them, your parents are communicating with you, you are communicating with your parents, your siblings, your friends. That is how that emotional or that social connection is built, right? There also, what are we using? We are using a language, right? And then here is the main, what is the main role of language here? It helps us to communicate, to converse with the other person, and letting them know what we are looking for or what do we want, right? There is a phrase that if you really really want anything, you can tell that to the universe. So for telling that also, sometimes you need a language, right? Okay. So everybody, I would really encourage everyone, whenever you can come forward and speak, because this is a speaking class, bache. If you're not speaking in this class, or if you're hesitating, this is the thing, that we have to overcome here, the fear of speaking. All right. So now I'm pretty sure that you all must have prepared for this new session to come to the new class first day, right? Now I would really like to know that how did you guys prepare for today? So let's start from Grammy. Cornermost girl, can you please come forward? I would, if you can just give me 1 or 2 lines about how did you prepare for this class today? Girl sitting near the window. Hanji, you can come forward. But a cornermost girl sitting near the window. Can you please come, Hanji? Hanji, please come forward. You just stood up. Don't hesitate so much, bache. So there is no fun about speaking. There is no fun of this speaking English class, right? First of all, can you please tell me what's your name?
My name is Keducon.
Okay, I think your mic volume is a little low. Hanji, bache. So, can you please tell me one or two lines about what did you do for today's class, the preparation, or for this session, anything, or for today in general? You can just tell me how. Okay, let's see. How did you come to school today? Did you come by bus? Did your parents drop you? Did you walk to the school? Okay, I don't know if there is some problem with the mic or if you are not saying, but that's okay. All right, that's okay. You can go back. Now, anybody from Dronacharya? Bache, you can go back. You know, when I'm asking questions, either students are looking towards the bench or, they are putting hands on their faces. And this is the thing that we have to overcome, right? Okay, this fourth bench student who has laid his head on the bench, please come forward. Dronacharya, okay, anybody from Dronacharya, please come forward and tell me one or two lines. What did you do in the morning today before coming to school? Anything. Okay, very good, very good. First of all, clapping for this girl who has come forward by herself. That is very good. See, we should learn from her. This is what we want today. Just speaking up, coming forward and speaking, right? Okay, Hanji Bachche, can you please tell me your name first of all? Mm-hmm. Now, can you tell me any one or two things that you did in the morning today?
Firstly, I wear my dress and I ready for school, then I come with fan.
Okay, all right. Okay, Bachche, that's good. Thank you. Thanks. So you all must have, bought new books, bought new uniform maybe because you all are growing kids, right? And so many other new things, maybe new bags, tiffins, water bottles. This was like a preparation for your session, right? You then must have covered your books. So many activities you must have done, right? But let's say, what did we do just for today, for today's session? I will be introducing you to a little friend of mine. Her name is Harleen. And let me just share what she did today to come to school. How did she prepare to come to the school? So here is Harleen. And she wakes up at about 6 o'clock in the morning every day. And you can see she's so happy, so full of energy, and so enthusiastic to go to the school. Did you all feel like this today? Were you all happy and very enthusiastic that wow, we will get to go to school today? Do you get this feeling in the morning, or are you feeling lazy and thinking, oh, I don't want to go? Okay, now I will be calling one by one. Students, I'll be calling one by one, and please come forward. There is no judgment here, bache. Nobody is going to judge you. We all are on the same page. Okay? And I'm here to teach you. Otherwise, what is the point of me standing here? Right? What is the point of having this class at all? Okay. So anybody from ME, now I won't be like, pinpointing and calling you. Anybody from ME, whosoever would like to come forward and tell me how, how do your parents wake you up in the morning, or how do you wake up in the morning? Do you use alarm or you just wake up like that? Anybody from ME, please come forward. I'm waiting. Everybody's waiting. And there's no need of very structured or correct answers. There are no correct answers. Everybody have their own personal, answers. Somebody is waking up in one way or another. Yes, please. Hanji bache, how do you wake up in the morning?
Wake up in bed in very happy moment.
Mm-hmm. Do your parents wake you up?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you can go back now. Thank you so much. See, again, he was the one who came up himself. I didn't call him. So it is so good when I see this kind of response. And I would really like this response from everybody. All right? Okay, everybody is with me now. Okay, so now let me tell you how Harleen's parents wake her up. Harleen's mother comes to her room at about 6 in the morning and very lovingly and caringly she caresses her hair and she asks her to wake up. Now, when do we wake up, in a very happy mood? That is when we sleep on time, when we get good night's sleep, right? So for that, you have to go to bed early and then wake up early in the morning for school. Okay? Early to bed, early to rise makes a man. Can you complete this? Makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. So this is how my little friend wakes up fresh in the morning and so much eager to go to school. Now, anybody from Grammy, what is the second step once you wake up in the morning? What is the second thing that you do when you wake up from your sleep? You come out of your bedroom. What is the first thing that you do? What do we do? Anybody from Grammy? Now I have a picture also over here. This is what my little friend Harleen does. And I believe that you all must be doing something similar only. Anji, anybody from Grammy, bache, can you please come forward? Okay, last student in central row. Last student in central row. Hanji, please come forward. So, bache, when you wake up in the morning, what's the second step, or in general, like what do you do in morning before coming to school to prepare for your school?
I do brush and then bath.
Absolutely. We all do this. So why were you not coming forward to speak? That's good, bache. Thank you. Now you can go back. Now, anybody from Dronacharya, can you tell me why do we need to brush or take bath every day, especially before coming to school? All right. Central line, fourth bench boy, can you please come forward? Fourth bench boy on the right side, please come forward. Fourth bench boy on the right side, please come forward now. Ma'am, please ask him to come forward. This is, I think, the third time I'm asking him to come. If you want to reply in Hindi, you can reply in Hindi, Punjabi, any language. I just want you to come forward and speak. That's it. Okay, anybody come forward, please. This is the first and the last day that I am giving you this excuse that you don't want to come forward. From tomorrow onwards, everybody has to come, okay? Hanji, anybody from Dronacharya, please come forward and tell me why do we even need to brush or take a bath? Hanji, this girl who has risen her hand, please come forward. Please, bachche, aa jao hun. I'm waiting for you. Yes, come. Hanji, what is the need? Why do we need to brush or take a bath every day? What's can you please repeat once again for me? Hmm. That's good. Everybody knows the answer, but Students are just not coming forward. That's making me a little sad now. Anyway, next time I'll make sure that everybody's participating. Thank you, but you can go back now. So see, for our oral hygiene, that is the hygiene of our teeth, our tongue, our gums, our mouth, then we need to brush our teeth. We need to floss our teeth, right? And this is the very first step that we usually do after waking up. We clean our bowels, then we brush for oral hygiene. Then we take a bath for a personal hygiene, right? We don't want any cavities in our mouth, or we don't want any, dirt on our face. And when you take a bath, how do you feel? You feel very fresh, right? To get that refreshing feeling, sometimes we take bath with very cold water. Do you students like to take bath with very cold water, or hot or warm? How many of you like to take very chilled water bath? Very chilled. Oh, even in winters? Oh, wow. There are some daredevils in this class. Very good. Very nice. So, bache, we have to clean ourselves, our body. Physically, we have to clean ourselves, right? So, we take bath, we brush our teeth, okay? So that we can maintain a good personal hygiene, all right, before coming to the school. Otherwise, just imagine if, somebody's feeling smelly, would you ever like to sit with them? I don't think so. Now, when you have taken bath, what is the next step that you do? Okay, anybody from Magasesa, can you please come forward? Hanji, last boy who's raising his hand, please come forward. Central line, Hanji, bache. First of all, it feels so good when students come forward. Thank you for doing so. Now, can you please tell me, what do you do after taking bath and brushing your teeth?
I am using my dress, school dress. Then
Yes.
after that, I am doing breakfast. Then I go to school. Firstly, I am touching foot of my parents, and after that, I am going to school. Very good.
Very good. What's your name, bache?
My name is Sahil.
Sorry?
Sahil.
Okay. Very good, bache. Now, this has made me very happy today. Thank you so much. Now, you can go back to your seat. See how confidently he spoke, right? We all need to have this confidence while speaking. Sometimes, you know what happens? Let's say there are two students, both are toppers of the class. Okay, they both have knowledge of the subject, they understand the concept fully, right? But if they ever go out to discuss it with anybody, or even, for a verbal examination, or otherwise also, if they have to explain it to somebody, what do you think? Who will be more confident? The student who knows English properly and can talk very fluently, will that student be able to explain it properly, or the one who hesitates a lot, who is sitting like this in the class, or who is sitting like this in the class, or who is coming forward, talking about it, speaking about it? Okay, because already we have got topics here. Okay, after some time I might just ask you to come forward and talk on any topic. That is the level where I want all of you to be, right? So that you have a thought here, and then it should come out of your mouth. This is the travel that we have to cover. This is the traveling that we have to do. Okay, you all are intelligent students, right? You just have to bring it out of you, just speak it up. Okay, so whenever a student who can speak good English, he or she always has an edge over the other person who is not able to. Because now this is such a global language, right? Everybody talks in English. So to be very confident, it is always good if we have a good command on English language. And this stage of yours, this, my friends, is the right time. This will build up your foundation. Okay, if you learn it now, it will be very easy for you. This, if you take it step by step, let this be your first step or your second step, and just imagine after 1 or 2 years where you will be. If you don't start it now, if you hide your face now and you're like, oh, I don't want to go forward, it's okay. If you are doing mistakes today, if you're committing mistakes today, means tomorrow you won't repeat them. Tomorrow you will be very confident about it. Okay? If you are not doing any mistakes now, if you are just sitting and hiding your face, then tomorrow you will do those mistakes. After 2 years, you will do those mistakes. So, this is a class where I encourage you to do as many mistakes as you want, because this is, my friends, a learning zone. This is from where you will learn. Okay? And here we are to speak English, to learn speaking English. So, speak. एक बिंदास होके just speak English fearlessly. Okay? There is no right, no wrong. I just want to see your thoughts. I want to just know your thoughts. Okay? So, like our dear friend just mentioned, what we do after that is, after taking bath and brushing our teeth, flossing our teeth, we wear our uniform. Now, what kind of uniform should be there when we are wearing it? It should be clean. It should be very clean and tidy, neat and tidy. And then it should be ironed, that is pressed very properly. It should have proper creases, or you can say your garments or your uniform should be very crisp. Okay? It should not be like loose or tight. It should be of your size, especially for your new session, I believe, just in case if you have got new uniforms. So, uniforms are well fitted, pressed properly, neat and clean, right? And then after wearing your uniform, when you're wearing your uniform, that is also, a procedure. Your sleeves should not be rolled up like this. This class of yours, what is this? This is a formal setting for you. So you should look really smart here. Not like, okay, I'll open these buttons and roll it up here, or, my collar is open. No, it has to be very professional, very formal. Okay? Your shirts should be tucked in your pants, or for girls should be tucked in the skirts. All right? So that is the right way of wearing the uniform. After wearing uniform, we comb our hair, right? We comb our hair, we make whatever hairstyles we make. We need, we make braids out of it, or whatever hairstyles you have. So your hair should be very neat, clean, and well combed. So what is the next step after that? Once you are all dressed up, let's get back. Okay, how many of you pray before coming to school, or maybe even afterwards also? Oh, that's good. That's good. Very nice. Very nice. It is always better to start your day on a spiritual note. How can we do that? Be thankful to God, right? Hanji. That's good, bache. Thank you. Now you can put your hands down. So, we can always have a little prayer before coming to school, thanking God, thanking for everything that God has given us, for the food we eat, for the birds that sing. You know that poem? Thank you for everything, right? Okay, then again, our friend has already told what we do next is, we have a breakfast. We always have your breakfast and then come to school, because when we are coming to school, we need to be full of energy, right? If we are full of energy, then only we can concentrate on our studies, right? From ME, can somebody just come forward and tell me what do they like to have in breakfast, or what did they have today for breakfast? And who cooked that breakfast for him or her? Anybody from ME, please come forward. But there are just 5 minutes left. We will wrap it up in 5 minutes. But before that, I want some really good, very good. Okay, all right. Come, bache. Hanji, the student who is standing, Hanji, please come forward. See, we all can learn from him. He's coming again and again. Right? This is really good. I really like his initiative. Hanji, bache, what do you like to eat generally, or what did you have today for breakfast? Bache, please speak in the mic. Hmm?
Like कुछ बातें one class of 12th and vegetable.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, bache. Thank you. Good, you can go back. Hanji, the girl who has just risen her hand, please come forward. Hanji, what do you like to have in breakfast, or what did you have today?
I'm a healthy fruits and
Mhm. Uh, I think there is some problem with your mic, but still, I heard few words. So thank you, bache. Hanji, you can go back now. So see, before coming to school, we can always have some really good, tasty, nutritious food because that is like the fuel for us till our lunch or our break, right? So, how many of you like to have some paranthas for breakfast? I like it. Okay. How many of you would like to generally like to have South Indian dosa, idli, vada for breakfast? Wow, for breakfast. Very few, but that's good. I also like that. That's nice. So, as I just mentioned, before coming to school, it is always a good practice to eat well. Okay? Eat well, drink well, have your milk or have your lassi, anything, whatever, keeps you hydrated. Hanji, can anyone from Dronacharya come forward and tell me what is Harleen doing here? Or what do you generally do? The final preparation for your school. Hanji, what do you do? What are the final preparations for your school before coming to school?
I set my bag for into timetable for today. Then I check it that I am dressed up or in order. Then I pack my tiffin and then I come to school. First.
Very good. Very good, bache. Thank you so much. I really appreciate when such students come forward and speak. Very nice. So, what are the final preparations? We put on our shoes. What kind of shoes? Your school shoes, your well fitted shoes. They should be polished, right? They should be neat and clean. Then we adjust our tie. Tie should not be very loose or very tight, right? And then there is one final thing that Harleen does before going. She looks in the mirror and do a 2 to 3 minutes of self-talk. Now, what is a self-talk? In self-talk, she talks very positively about herself. She first of all shows gratitude that thank you God, I'm going to school today, I will be learning so many things because there are so many students or so many kids in the world, so many children in the world who are not even able to go to school. So she thanks for that and she says to herself that I am a very confident girl and today I will go to school and excel in whatever I do. Okay, so this boosts her confidence and this gives her that belief and faith in herself. And this is one practice that you all can also do if you are not doing it. Then, just like um, that sweet little kid just told us, she packs her bag, the tiffin, the books according to her timetable, the bottle, everything, books, stationery, and then she goes to the bus stop with her mom and says bye. Okay, I think it's time to say bye here also. So I'll just wrap it up in a minute. She goes to school and she is always very polite and very respectful to everybody, to her friends, to her teachers. And this is how, my friends, just like Harleen, if we practice all this, we can have a very confident start of a school. Okay? So what do we learn from this? Anybody from ME, can you please come forward and just read this first line? Anyone from ME? After this, we will be saying bye. So please, anyone from ME? But that same student is coming again and again. Kudos to him. Very good. But I would really like if somebody else can also come. All right. Okay, bache, you come. Hanji, can you please read the first line? What do we learn from Harleen's routine and how we can also inculcate that thing in our routine for a better start, for a fresh, enthusiastic start? Anybody from ME, can you please come forward? Hanji, आ जाओ बच्चे, आप ही आ जाओ. Hanji, can you please read the first sentence? I can't hear you.
It's a leads to confidence.
Very good. Very good, bache. You can sit now. So here we can see that discipline leads to confidence. When we are disciplined, Hanji, the boy who is raising his hand, please come forward from ME. Hanji, please come forward. Hanji, aa jao bachche, please come forward. Yes, I'm asking you. Can you please read the second line for me?
Time management prevents stress.
Absolutely. Now, like here you saw, thank you. You can go back. Hanji, aap aa jao bachche. The student on right side of the line, the right line, please come forward. बच्चे जो पीछे देख रहे हो आप आ जाओ. Okay. I will be having your name list from tomorrow. I think that would be better. Hanji, can you please read the third line for me? Third line, बच्चे, I couldn't hear you. Can you please read this?
The good habits.
Very good. Very good. Very good. All right. So fourth one, I'll just read for all of you. It's the positive attitude that makes our day very successful. So now to wrap it up, we learned that when we do time management, then we are in no haste. We are very comfortably going and going about our day, starting our day, ending our day, learning new things, very stress free. Why? Because of discipline, because of time management, our proper organization, and most of all, our positive attitude towards the day. Okay, students, now I think you all would like to wrap up your things and pack your bags. Thank you so much for your first class. It was so good meeting you all. Thanks to the students and teachers. You all have a lovely day, okay? Thank you. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.